here. Today's topic is called to discipline or not to discipline. An employer can discipline an employee if they have sufficient concerns about their conduct or capability. However, the decision to discipline is a serious one that warrants consideration of all of the available facts. So when faced with a potential disciplinary matter, it's helpful for the manager to pause and ponder all of the facts before immediately proceeding to disciplinary action. Pausing allows the manager to stop and ponder pertinent questions such as, what does the policy say? Is this a conduct matter? Do I have all of the available information to make a sound decision? Or am I making the decision based on facts, feelings, or perceptions? Another question is, have I obtained HR advice? And what else do I need to know or ask? Now, let's see this played out in two scenarios. Scenario A. Sarah's an experienced nurse working in a surgical ward. Just before she went off duty, she administered penicillin to a patient that was admitted to the ward earlier that day. Now, that patient suffered a severe adverse reaction. The patient's husband complains, demanding that action is taken. Charge nurse Alex, Sarah's manager, is assigned to deal with the complaint. Alex contacts Sarah to inform her of the incident and that a disciplinary investigation will take place. Now, at this point, Sarah attempts to tell Alex her side of the story. However, Alex says that she will be able to do so at the disciplinary investigation meeting. Sarah, in the meantime, is assigned non-patient contact duties. 2 weeks later, Sarah and her trade union rep attend the disciplinary investigation meeting. The investigator explains that it's just come to her attention that the patient had informed the admitting doctor that she had no allergies of any kind. However, unbeknownst to the patient, she was in fact allergic to penicillin. The investigator apologised to Sarah and explained that there will be no further disciplinary proceedings. Sarah's relieved that the patient is okay and that the matter's resolved, but she's just left feeling angry and frustrated with the way she's being treated. So that's now scenario A. Scenario B. The same scenario applies, but this time Alex reviews the content of the complaint and determines that he needs to consider all of the available facts, including the duty rota, patient notes, as well as speaking to Sarah and the patient to obtain their version of events. Alex meets with Sarah and informs her of the patient's complaint. He explains that he's considering all of the available information and including her version of the events before determining what, if any, action is actually appropriate. Alex tells her that he will complete his review by the end of the week. In the meantime, Sarah can only administer drugs under supervision. He acknowledges that this is a difficult time for her and provides details on the support available to her. Alex meets with Sarah at the end of the week, as he promised, and he explains to Sarah that a thorough review of the information has confirmed that she did indeed administer the drug correctly. The patient had reported to the admitted doctor that she had no allergies of any kind. However, unbeknownst to her, she is in fact allergic to penicillin. Alex said that the patient was keen to point out that she had been well cared for by Sarah. Sarah's relieved that the patient's okay and she thanks Alex for the supportive way in which he dealt with the issues. Now, these two scenarios illustrate the importance of pausing and pondering before proceeding and the cost of failing to do so. Think about how Sarah felt unsupported in scenario A. Now, it's imprudent for managers to make reasonable attempts to check all of the available facts and seek appropriate advice to ensure that any decision to refer a matter to disciplinary investigation is carefully thought through and documented. And this approach helps to ensure that disciplinary processes are applied fairly and consistently rather than as a knee-jerk reaction, and that there's appropriate support to the staff member who is subject to the disciplinary process. Remember, pause and ponder before taking disciplinary action and be HR wise. Bye-bye.